Hello and welcome to this meditation. For this meditation, we'll be tapping into the air element as a classical element of the 4 or 5 elements, that being air, water, fire, earth, and space. This air element is very closely associated with wind, therefore movement. Movement that we sense through the body, that we can see moving around us. These all are working in with this air element. And we really sense movement through these sensations of touch. We can sense the air on our skin. It almost has a texture, a weight, a temperature, a force of wind. And this air element is also very easy for us to notice change. So using this sensation of air inside or outside the body and resting with that, we can see these different elements, pressure and temperature, and watch them flow. Watch them flow. And so I really wanted to use this meditation to help you see that element and really coming into place, because it can be very helpful. Sometimes we're in the body. The earth element is associated with this hard, dense experience, and we may be feeling physical pain. We just may be uncomfortable, or there's a lot of energy in the body. And I would put a word like stuckness. And this wind element with movement is something that we could also notice happening in and out of the body. And it's really this counteraction to feeling stuck, feeling hard, rigid, and coming at it with feeling a bit more flowy. And so, yeah, I'm going to be using some meta phrases, and we're going to start out just in the classical way that the Buddha has taught this, in sensing inside and outside, and maybe with a little reflection in a meditative state, we can begin to see how there is no real separateness of the air in us and outside of us, and how this can lead to this disenchantment of self. So here we go. Let's have some fun. All right. And so to begin, find a position that is very comfortable. You may be lounging, lying. Sitting upright is perfectly fine too. This meditation will be about 30 minutes. You can feel free to have your eyes open or closed. And just taking a moment to arrive here. Feeling the body sitting or lying down. Maybe having a sense of here-ness, now-ness. And it might be also nice to notice some silence. And bringing your attention back to the body and focusing on this felt sense of the body. Its contact with the cushion, maybe feeling heaviness in the legs and the feet. And this heaviness, hardness, we can tune into to feel connected to the earth. Using this earth element to feel into this felt sense of groundedness. And there may be a lot of energy in the body, a lot of energy in the mind. And continuing to connect with this felt sense of earth. Letting heaviness sort of take over. And it's this heaviness that can transition into stillness. And for you, when it feels like things have settled, I invite you to feel all kinds of movement happening outside the body. Noticing the air moving around the body. stillness in the body, awareness growing of air around us. We also may notice there's lots of movement happening inside the body. The in and out breath. And really keying in on this felt sensation of movement. Maybe you're noticing this best in the belly. And it can be very pleasant just noticing movement, this phasic cycle, in and out. And it appears to be moving sort of by itself. And thinking about the air and how the air is helping support us breathe. And let's take a little more time sitting, noticing movement inside the body. The breath moving in, maybe at the nose, the chest. And maybe bringing this uplifting quality of air to your body to support you. Support you sitting upright, feeling uplifted. Maybe light as a feather. And if it feels comfortable, see if you can expand your awareness to sense the whole body breathing. Down the arms and the hands, the legs, your pelvic floor, the back body. And continuing to notice the in-breath and the out-breath through the body. This body resting on earth. This sense of groundedness, but also uplifted. It also might be helpful to bring in some imagery. Maybe a curtain in an open window, a leaf in the breeze, or snow blowing off the peak of a mountain. Following the in-breath, following the out-breath. noticing air. I encourage you to continue following the breath, feeling the supportive nature of air. And maybe to help you, following this in and out breath, giving you a set of phrases you can use on the in and out breath. Breathing in, may I have harmony and balance. Breathing out, to whatever may come. Breathing in, I find strength within myself. Breathing out, may I be happy. And as we continue to practice with our mindfulness, we can begin to see how there's no true separation between us and air. Breathing in, I am also this air. Breathing out, I breathe for peace. Body heavy like earth, mind open like sky. And air moving to connect both. And shortly we'll be closing this meditation, but before we do, I'd like to offer this contemplation. The water element shares many qualities with the air element. In contemplating this quote from Ajahn Chah, you have seen still water. You have seen flowing water. But have you ever seen still flowing water? Thank you, friends.